Hey everyone, it's Ethan or Miss back again for another video today, and welcome back to our Minnesota Wild franchise mode. And well, very disappointing on how the last one ended. Of course, I'm sure you guys saw it. It was a terrible, terrible way to end this series or to end that season. Sorry, not this series. It just ended the Minnesota or the Moncton series, so just had that on the brain. But a terrible, terrible way to end off last season. Of course. We only missed the playoffs by like a point. We lost like 4 of our last 5 games. We genuinely probably just needed to get a point. Yeah, I mean a point. We would have made the playoffs. Like if any of those 4 losses had went to overtime or a shootout, we would have made the playoffs. And I'm very very upset about it. So let's move on with life here, I guess. Let's sip to the draft. Oh, no, I actually don't want to do that because I would like to look at the AHL playoffs. We might as well see if we can get any good thing out of this season because so far we have yet to. Of course, it's only a 3 game series in the first round. We have a 2-1 lead heading into game number 4. We win. All right. So we'll be going to the second round of the AHL playoffs. We get to face the Grand Rapids Griffins. Let's sim the first 4 games. We lose, and we get swept. On to the draft. Jesus, man. Let's go. We'll sim to the draft. We'll see if we get maybe lucky in the or maybe if we get any lucky in the lottery, but I'm doubting it. So we'll see what happens here, guys. Let's see. The Sharks and Syracuse have won the Cups this season, up to 114 million cap space. Jesus. And Minnesota is picking. Haha. Right, we gave up our first round pick to Montreal, sorry, for Voinov. So I totally forgot about that. That could have been awful. We don't even get a first rounder this year. I don't think we have a pick until the third round, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just not going to do any interviews. Excuse me, guys. Again, I just struggling right now with my throat for some reason. Been having some issues with my allergies lately, but Claude Giroux, 1,500 points through 1,600 games. Kucherov over a point per game. Tavares, very well. Kuznetsov retiring as well. Oddly enough, he's 39 over in the Moncton series, but he's still playing. Eric Carlson, Mark Stone, Nazem Kadri, Evander Kane, Klingberg, Zabinajad, Miller, Trocheck, Pajot, Stepan. Oh, wait. Yeah, Kadri, he was, of course, on our team this season, and he's retiring. Pearson, Toffoli, Dano, Johansson. Ron Johansson really wasn't that great. Killorn, Granlund, DeZingle, Johnson, Hamilton, Folk, Letty, Tyler Johnson. Not too bad for an undrafted player. Goaltending, let's see, Grubauer and Riddick, the only 2 goalies to go. Grubauer ended up having a pretty solid career, 300 wins, not bad at all. One of the better German players out there. So there we go, guys. Let's continue on to the draft. Maybe I might make a move here to get up in the draft, but that's pretty unlikely. So I was gonna say, what's even the first pick someone would want to get rid of, but and that's the 10th overall selection. So quickly, I know we have. Sorry, guys. Melvin Wagner's up to a franchise player. Cool. Too bad I haven't extended him yet. No! Oh, I forgot to extend him. Damn it. He's gonna ask for so much money. No, dude. Shit. I totally forgot to extend him. I was just looking at this to see if there's maybe any players I'd actually want to look at moving on from, and unfortunately, wait, no, Kevin Fiala's up to an 84, so that's good. I was going to say, unfortunately, Kevin Fiala is one of them just because the cap hit, but I'm glad he's back up to an 84 at least, which is very good. Philip Kurashev, though, it's a lot of money for an 81 overall. I'm honestly going to see if I can trade him away, see if there's any offers out there. Maybe we can get a player back. Jarrett Anderson Dolan. I wonder if he's any good. Owen Tippett, Max Domi. He's on an expiring deal, though. Jared Anderson Dolan is an interesting one. I'd like to see how good he is, because he's obviously a pretty solid prospect nowadays for, I believe, Minnesota, or not Minnesota, sorry, LA. So he's actually gonna be expiring this season, of course, so he has no value, but honestly, I just, out of curiosity, I'd like to see if he has an extension underway. He does not. I wonder how much he'd be looking for. I honestly feel like that's not a bad trade, so I'm going to do it. Let's do it. Philip Kershaw for Anderson Dolan in a third. So I'm actually totally okay with that, to be honest, guys. I think that actually will help our team. Whether we actually sign Dolan or not, I will definitely look at that, but I might not be able to, so we'll see. Now, Mattinen is a player that I'm going to try to trade away, but I don't know if I'll even be able to get anything. I can get a 7th, I guess. Or Oscar Shillington. He's making a lot of money, though. Is he on an expiring deal? He is. He is an 83, so you know what? I might take him too, honestly. 2 expiring deals for each other. I'm just going to see, maybe I can sign him. We'll see. So that's a few players I wanted to trade away anyways, so that's okay with me. So, now, is there anyone else I'd maybe like to look at? I mean, I want to keep Fiala. I want him to retire as a Minnesota Wild player. We'll see how that goes, though. Depends on how much he falls off, if he does, I guess. So Shillington, of course, has no value, but I don't even know why I took that deal. I guess I might just flip him then, to be honest. Niels Hoglander, he's on a 6-year deal at $8 million. Is he bad? Calgary's about to make their pick, so I'm definitely going to lose this trade, but okay, yeah, he's an 84, which really isn't that good, but let's see who Calgary picks. They only have a few seconds left. They take Poulin, who is a franchise player, 79 overall, medium franchise. All right, let's continue looking on here at Shillington trades, because, yeah, I totally forgot about how good our decor really is, that I just don't need Oscar Shillington right now, so Hoglander's definitely a no-go for me. Carlson, no, I'm probably just going to take the Maple Leafs pick, so cool. There we go. And then the goaltending, I think, is fine as well. Actually, I might trade away Skill here. I'll have to sign... Man, I totally forgot about extensions, damn it. I'll have to sign Owen. Well, that's okay with me. Let's just see if we can get anything for Skill, because Anderson will be our backup for this upcoming season. Can we find a trade? There we go. Perlini and Hyman, those are 2 NHL forwards. Hoglander again, looking like the best option is a 7th rounder. We can bring Zach Sanford back to this team. Turns out his contract wasn't that bad anyways, I guess. Chandler Stevenson, I might just go for another pick. Not that I really want 7th round picks or a plethora of 7th round picks, but whatever. Alright, so we actually end up getting, like, I think 7 or 8 draft picks now for this draft, which isn't too bad in all fairness. We're going to go for Nattinen here, who is a medium top 6. Oh, he's actually medium top 9. I thought that was going to be a guarantee, but unfortunately it was not. Our 4th for a 5th and a 7th. I'm just going to keep our picks, though, for now. We might as well. Let's go for the goalie here in Gilbert Doma. He is an overager at 20. He's a medium elite, so I mean, value, I guess, but probably not going to be turning into anything there. We have a pick just a few picks later. We're going to go for... Is that... Damn, what is that fag? What is that flag? Is that Poland? I don't remember if that's Poland or if that's something else. He's a medium elite. Cool. Skewing. Not a bad pick at all. That's cool. Wasn't expecting that. Let's go for an American and Jeffrey Graves, a bit of an overager as well. Cool, not great, but whatever. We've gotten two medium elites and 2 medium top 9, so a very interesting draft so far. We've got Guit or Brody Guite, and Ivan Kasparaitis. I'm probably going to go for Guite here, but maybe I could get Kasparaitis as well. Don't think I'll be able to, actually. Yeah, no, definitely not. That's fine, though. I'm going to go for Holtby here, the Swiss goaltender. A medium fringe, cool. And I think this will be our last pick. It is. It is the very last pick of the draft. We're, of course, going to go for Christoph Kling, the overager, the German player. The Germany prospect team got smacked around last night at the time of recording this video. They just got destroyed by Team Canada, so that's always nice. Before I start simming, I want to go offer some contracts to some players, such as, Melvin Wagner. That'd be nice. He doesn't want an extension, which hurts my feelings. Oh my god, no. What have I done? What have I done? No. Oh no. Oh Jesus, man. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. What are the odds he takes this big cut? 13 million for 5 years. I mean, he's only an 86 right now. This guy better turn into something good, because if he doesn't, that is going to be a horrible contract. Yeah. Let's try it. I highly doubt he accepts that, but we'll see if he does. Anderson Dolan, what is he looking for? Actually, not that much, which is nice. I'll probably just do 3 years. I'm going to see if I can cut it down to 6 million, though. Yeah, I guess we'll see if he accepts that or not. Defensively now, Vukola is a player I would like to sign. He has not grown very much like I had hoped nor expected him to, so I'm gonna just offer him a small deal for now. 6 mil for 3 years. I'm really hoping these players accept. Ralph Dinger as well. I would like to extend. He's looking for a little bit more of a realistic number, but still not that realistic in all honesty. I hope Vukola grows, man. I really hope he grows. Owen, buddy, how much money are you looking for? Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. I'm just going to advance a day and see if we get any of those players first. I don't know if they're going to let me know by tomorrow or if it's going to be a few days wait. We will see. So let's see. Anderson Dolan accepts. Dinger accepts. Wagner rejects. Vukola accepts. Oh, I'm going to have to give him so much money. I'm going to have to give him so much money. Oh, no. Oh, wow, it actually dropped a lot. Okay, well, you know what? That's actually not bad. Okay, so how much does he want for 8 years? Jesus, too much. I'm just going to try 13 million for the next 6 seasons, which honestly, not that bad of a contract, assuming he grows into something. And I guess we still have cap space for the goalie in Lee Owen, but geez, man, that was a lot of money that I wasn't expecting that I'd have to give out to him. He doesn't want an extension, so I'm gonna see if I can cut it a little bit. But 7 million for a goalie is a lot. But I mean, it's a 2-year deal. It's not that bad. Wagner accepts and Owen accepts. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. We still got $10 million in cap, which isn't that bad. I'm gonna sign. I'm gonna sign Paradis here to an ELC since he's 20 years old, and he'll be our starter in the AHL with Kvasha, so that's not bad. I guess, well, since we're here, we might as well look at them. Bednar's I'm going to release, as well as Kolosov. They're just not good goaltenders. Defensively, so we've got the Kaiser, Soderstrom, Addison, Vukola, Barron, and Dinger coming back, of course. I should be looking at expiring. So let's see. Kilholma isn't that great. He doesn't want an extension. He wants NHL money, which I'm going to release him, and it'll be the same thing for Pedersen, unfortunately. Hall is not good either, and neither is Crawford, so I'm just going to release all of those defensemen, to be honest. And then the forward core, Semyonov, I'm going to release because he wants NHL money. All of these players are going to want NHL money. which I mean, Irwin I would actually like to sign, though, that's the issue. um, yeah, I'm going to offer him a $1 million deal for 2 seasons, because he should be able to make the move to the NHL now. Grillo, I don't really care as much, so we can release him. Guerin, similar story, and Visakis, similar story. Lapointe, very excited about him. He could be a big prospect for us. 73 at 20 is not bad at all. Conboy is trash. Bass is not as trash, but still trash. Richmond is also a little bit worse trash. I'm really shitting on a lot of these players. uh, Irwin rejects. Paradis accepts. Lapointe accepts. So, just Irwin so far, then, I guess, guys. I'm just going to give him a... Well, I'll try a 2-year deal again, but this time at 1.1, so a little bit more money than what he's asking for. He does renew. Okay, so that's actually good. Hopefully he'll turn into an NHLer for us this season. And that is actually everything. So, what is this team going to look like is the question. We've got Voinov, Ziska, Wagner, Anderson, Dolan, Fiala, Rossi, Sillinger, Phillips, Landry. That is 9. And then Ferguson, Irwin, and Lieb. So, Ferguson and Irwin, I actually think, can both make the NHL, but I would like to sign another NHL forward. So let's just see, how many forwards do we have signed? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 forwards signed currently, so I should sign another one. Might honestly just sign Skewen, because why not? So there we go, 19 forwards signed. Then defensively, we've got, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So realistically, I don't need to sign a defenseman. Don't need to sign a goalie, but I do need to sign a couple of forwards. So I guess let's move on here, guys. We're already done the re-sign phase. It did not take long at all. Skewen accepts, of course. So yeah, I'm going to send out a couple offers to forwards here, and let's see if we can find someone that's a little bit better for our bottom 6, ideally. So let's see what we can find out here. Yeah. Oh, wow, Fred. Cool. That's pretty good. 95 at 22, a medium franchise. It's a lot of money, of course. Lamb as well. So let's see, who is someone I am looking to target? That is the question. Like I said, preferably someone for the bottom 6. So like 83 and under, really. Is there any 83s that are actually somewhat cheap? Pelletier, Jacob Pelletier is not looking for a lot of money. Was that the NHL? Yeah, NHL, 41 points, 82 games last season is not bad at all. I might do that. He wants a 3-year deal, and I mean, that's not that bad for an 83. I'm gonna try to offer him $3 million though. We'll see if he accepts it. And then now let's just sort it by forwards with some potential. Ponick probably won't grow in anything. Just kidding. He wants NHL money. Never mind. Are all these players going to be RFAs? Probably. So I'm just going to sort it by UFAs. Faith. Interesting. Wow. Pouliot. 79 at 22. And he's a low elite. He could actually turn into something pretty solid. I'm not going to sign him. We just don't need the defensive help. Fedorov, though, a 74 at 23 low elite. That's not too bad, in all fairness. I'm going to offer him a 3-year deal and hopes he accepts it. I should be sorting it by forwards because I just don't need defensemen. You know what? I'm just going to... Wait, will it sort regularly or will it be stupid? It will sort regularly. Cool. Oh, it was already sorted regularly. I didn't think it was. Okay, sorry. So Madden was sent to free agency. He's looking for a decent amount of money. I mean, I could bring him back, but I'm just not going to. Let's see if we can find any other decent-ish prospects. Iserman and Billick, both actually pretty good. And they're UFAs, so... Oh, yeah, but they want NHL money. Never mind. I don't want to do that. I don't want to offer anyone NHL money. I just want to offer them AHL money preferably. So Fedorov, I was gonna say Fedorov isn't a bad option, but he's actually kind of poor, so I'm not gonna do that. Bomick, Johnson actually isn't that bad. Yeah, let's offer him. I'm gonna offer him a 3-year deal in hopes that he accepts that offer. Let's just continue on, I guess, because there honestly isn't that many great options out there, although there never really is, I guess. Okay, so now down to the top nines. I mean, honestly, Robida is pretty solid. A 78 at 26 isn't that bad. I'm just going to offer him a deal. And that is 4 contracts now sent out. Let's do one more. Let's do Radulov. We'll give him an ELC. So I said I didn't need to, but I figured I might as well anyways. But let's check defensemen, if there's any decent defensemen out there. 23 at 69 for Hargrave isn't that bad, but also not that great. Cooper, though, 74 at 23. No, he wants NHL money. Never mind. Kilhoma, no. Ty Smith is a ridiculous asking price. Jesus. That was disgusting. Schofield isn't that bad. 70 at 21. He wants an ELC, so I'll definitely do that. There's actually a couple of decent ones here, like Blacker, Johnson, and Wismuller. To be fair, aren't that bad, but they want NHL money, so I'm just not gonna offer them any deals. I mean, there's a couple of decent options out here. 76 at 20, he wants NHL money though. 76 at 23, and Ruchin, I'm not sure. Again, I'm just gonna offer him what he wants. Alright, so now I guess I'll check goalies as well, just to see if there's anything out there that's intriguing. Helmanen is pretty intriguing. He's actually not that bad. Actually, Sjogren could be a really good goalie, honestly. But I'm not going to offer him. I don't need an NHL goalie, so let's just look for a prospect. 79. I saw the 79 and I saw the 19. I'm like, holy shit! But no, that was that was wrong. I mean, 73 at 22 isn't that bad either. But Cole Heinen, he'd definitely be a good AHLer, but it's fine. I don't really need one anyways. I'm just kind of curious to see if there's anyone out here that's not that bad that I might offer a deal to. But overall, nothing really yet. Yeah, really nothing too great, to be honest. Fratton isn't that bad, but he wants NHL money, so just not going to offer him anything. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to offer, actually, Triff. 75 at 23 isn't that bad. Might be the AHL starter, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, there we go. So that's a bunch of contracts sent out, which is good, since that'll bring us closer to the cap or to the contract spots. So quickly, let's see if we can hire any decent scouts out there, because I'm sure there are some decent ones. So we do have a couple of A's, which is what I'm really looking for the most. I have no cap space apparently, but I think I can sign them anyways, so I don't even need to offer them more than what they're asking for, so I'm just going to offer them whatever they're asking for. I'm going to sign a couple of the B's as well, because I think we still have some C's, so we might as well. I'll probably just sign like 3 or 4. Yeah, we'll do 4, so Marlowe will be the last one. Sidney Marlowe. Alright, so that's 6 contracts sent out, which means really we need 14 spots open. I might honestly just fire all the C's and go for another 2 B's, which honestly isn't that bad of an idea. Might as well, I guess. Let's see if we can find any for like Europe, maybe, or Russia, I guess. Yeah, anywhere in Europe, really. Anyone that's decent in the European leagues. Not him. Not him. Not him. Not him. Not him. Well, this is unsuccessful so far. I'm just going to see if I can find any, really. But as of right now, these are some poor stats. There we go. Valeri Kalinin, he's a C. So I'm not even going to bother signing him. Whatever, if we don't have any scouts in in Europe, it's fine. Not that worried about it, honestly. So let's start simming to see what players accept. So Kuhlman accepts, Talbot accepts. These are obviously a bunch of scouts. So they are the people we will hear from first. Gore, Willette, Marlowe. We're getting a trade offer that I'm going to decline. I just don't want that. Blugis. So Rushin actually accepts his offer. Radulov accepts. Triff accepts. Pelletier rejects. So I'll have to give him a little bit more money, which is understandable. And I believe everyone else signed. So let's go see what I can maybe get for Pelletier, or what I can get Pelletier under. Can I sort it by centerman now? Is that a thing yet? Hey, it is. Nice. Maybe I just can't do it for defenseman. Alright, so... wait, is he not a center? I swore he was a center. Maybe not, though. I thought he was a center. Oh, he's a left wing. Okay. My bad. I was going to say, I just want to actually look at his stats. Wow, holy playmaker. Jesus. He'd be very good for the second power play unit. Honestly, I'm still kind of down for 3 years. Like, he's not asking for a lot, so 3.3, so that is what, 9.9 over the next 3 seasons. It's not that bad. I'll lower it a little bit. See if we can do 3.25. We'll see if he accepts that. If he doesn't, then we'll give him a little bit more than what I had offered him, but we'll see how he feels about that. Let's see. Jacob Pelletier accepts. Cool. So there we go, guys. We're ready to sim to the next season. Actually, I'm going to stop, and I might as well assign the scouts now. I don't know if they would even start scouting yet or not, but let's see. This guy is good for the U.S. Because I would like to... I cannot change the region yet, so I guess I'll have to wait till the season anyway, so I'll probably just do it off camera. So there we go, guys. Honestly, this episode flew by. Was much faster than I expected. It felt really fast, so hopefully it felt fast for you guys as well. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty quick, I felt. So here we go. Let's continue on to the next season. I'm very excited to see what this team will look like. I think we'll definitely be icing the best team we have so far in this series. Really hoping for some growth out of some players, or certain players, I should say, such as Vukola, especially Wagner, especially considering the contract he is now under. I really hope he's like at least an 88. If he's not, I'm going to be a little disappointed, but obviously he's going to be playing on the top line with Voinov anyway, so hopefully he can still just put up points to boost his overall, because, I mean, he's young enough that he will still grow, but I'm starting to get a little worried about Vukola, and I really need and want Vukola to grow, because, you know, he's a 22-year-old that I think an 81 or an 82, which is not bad, but he's a medium elite, which, you know, worries me, because I obviously want him to be a lot better than what he is. So let's see, we've got Rossi, Fiala, and DeKaiser as the A's and C's, and honestly, I'm going to keep it like that, I think. Ideally, I would like to give Voinov an A, but I don't want to take it off Fiala or Rossi, and I want to keep DeKaiser the captain. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to for now. I think I'm going to keep it the way it is for now. So let's see what this team looks like. This will be interesting. I'm going to make sure I've got everyone up in the NHL that I want up in the NHL. So let's see. Forwards, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Ferguson and Irwin didn't really grow as expected. And I believe I can send one of them down. So which one do I want to send down? Irwin's stats are pretty poor. Jesus. Not that Ferguson's really are any better, but I definitely do like Ferguson's more. Jesus, that's so weird. He is really, really good defensively. He's massively slow. But how many points did he have last season in the AHL? Only 21. Honestly, I might look to see if there's any forwards in free agency before we continue on because I was expecting some growth out of them. But now that I take a look at their stats, I honestly don't even want them in the NHL. So let's see if there's anyone out there. Taylor Hall, damn, looking for a lot of money at a 72 overall. All right, so Danton Heinen is fine with me. I don't need something too great. He could actually be pretty good for our penalty kill as well. I was just checking to see Lois Ryan if he was any better, but no, I like Danton Heinen's stats more. So has he not been playing at all? By the looks of it, he has not been. Yeah, well, no, he played last season, I believe. I believe that was last season. It might have been 2 seasons ago now, but still, I'm gonna honestly just sign him to a 2-year deal. Yeah, I mean, he's 34, but he's an 81, so if I can sign him to a 2-year deal, I mean, that's fine. That's a cheap cap hit. But yeah, okay, now that was 2 seasons ago, so I guess that does make sense why he wants such little money, because he would like to play hockey, I'm sure. So there we go. Danton Heinen now is on our team, and he's been used in both series now, so that's cool. Alright, now let's see what this team will look like. So forwards, of course. Let's see what we can do. So Ferguson and Irwin can go down for Heinen. What about defensively? All of our defense should be up in the NHL. They are. And we actually have too many. So Trafford can go down. Addison is still an 83. Would have hoped for a little bit of a boost from him. DeKaiser just seems to not go any higher than an 87, unfortunately. I was hoping he would be able to. Soderstrom grew to an 86, though. Vucola's up to an 83, which I'm happy about. Dinger was hoping to be an 82, but unfortunately he is not. And then the goaltending. Let's see, we've got Triff down in the A. Anderson, I mean, he can still be a backup. Ideally, I would have expected, or I would have liked more growth from him. I honestly expected him to be like a 79, but that's fine. He'll still be our backup, and I mean, Owen Boot was boosted in overall, which is fine with me. So there we go. Now we can take a look at what this team may look like, or just at least have an idea of what it will look like. I just realized Wagner also has not grown, and man, I swear to fuck if this guy doesn't grow. 13 million, man. Show me you deserve it. Alright, so obviously, here's a look at the team. I mean, I am going to change the lines. But, yeah, this is just a quick look at what it may look like for this season, guys. So, I am going to end the episode here. Again, like I said, this one just flew by for me. Hopefully it flew by for you guys as well. So I'm going to assign the scouts to their respective regions, and I'm also going to edit the lines and everything. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.